Hello ladies, I hope you're all signed up and ready to rock and roll for this mini marathon. I'm ready to crack on, so the first one we're going to do is my top tips to get started. Okay, so my number one top tip is to invest in a good pair of runners. Cheap runners will not do the job, and the idea here is to remain injury free forever. You're going to need runners that have good cushion, stability and protection in them. So it's worth investing and paying an extra few quid for them. If you're serious about running, I'd recommend you going into a specialty running shop and getting your foot measured and your what is it called, your striking pattern analysed as well. I'm looking up and down because I have taken notes here. But that would be essential in my eyes if you're going to run it and be serious about running. If you're walking it, I still recommend that you invest in a good pair of runners. Right, so number two, I recommend that you plan your training now and you stick to it best you can. So plan your training. What are you going to do? Are you going to train 2 times a week, 3 times a week? Do you intend walking it, jogging it, running it? Decide now, set it out, plan it and go for it. I had a look at the Flora mini marathon website, and there's a very good guide there for ladies there who want to walk it, jog it or run it. So I recommend you have a look at that and take from that what you can and put your own plan around it as well. Just to consider as well, and just keep in mind, look, we all lead busy lives. If this is your first step back into fitness, don't worry if you miss a day. If you're really tired, take a day off as well. It's about making improvements rather than changing everything all at one go. Okay, number 3, tracking your nutrition. How many calories we consume each day is very, very important, and knowing how many calories you consume each day is very important. And within your calories, you've got macronutrients, your protein, your carbohydrates and fats. It's very important to know where you stand at the end of each day, and then to have an idea of how many calories you've used up as well, because it really is as simple as that. If you want to lose weight, you just take in less calories than you use, so you will be in a calorie deficit and you will lose weight over time. So by tracking it, there's lots of apps you can get if you have an iPhone or smartphone. I use MyFitnessPal, it's called. It's free of charge. You can change the settings online where you can have 6 meals a day if you so wish. You can scan in food. You know, I really recommend you start to do that immediately, and once you're all signed up, I'm going to send you over the nutrition plan as well, so you can then start making changes in your eating as well. Let me just scroll down here, see what's next. Right, number 4, warming up correctly and cooling down. If you're in an office all day, you just can't go out running, okay? Your muscles are cold, your muscles are stiff. If you're in an office all day, you can't just go stretching, okay? So I recommend that you start with a slow walk into a brisk walk, and after about 5 minutes, when you feel some heat in your muscles, then start to do some dynamic stretching. I'm going to do another video on dynamic stretching and a complete warm-up and cool down protocol, but if you're unsure what I mean by dynamic stretching, do a bit of googling on it now, and do a bit of googling on correct warm-up techniques, correct cool down techniques, because it's very, very important. And again, we want to remain injury free throughout this process and throughout the race. Number 5, challenge yourself. Okay, now this is no pain no gain is not what we're talking about. What I mean is you feel the effects of your training. You know, if you haven't trained in a while, your body's going to be screaming at you, everything's going to be saying stop. I want you to get used to this feeling. Push yourself. You know, if you're walking, walk that a little bit faster. If you're running, do the extra kilometre each time you train. And just pay attention to your body. If you feel any twinges, any niggles, please get it seen to. And if any of you ladies have any contacts in sports massage, physiotherapists, let's get them on board as well and give all the ladies a discount if we can. Number 6, stay hydrated. We're approximately 60% water. Drink water. Lots of water, please. I ideally go for 2 or 3 litres a day. If you're drinking lots of tea, lots of coffee, you have to be aware that's a diuretic, so you're losing water by drinking these, you know. Try to switch over to some herbal teas is great. Chamomile tea is great, and also help reduce muscle inflammation and muscle soreness. A tea I drink 2 or 3 times a day is chamomile tea, a few slices of ginger, lemon in it and some honey. Really, really good, caffeine free, and lots of benefits to it. When it comes to nutrition, I am going to send you across a nutrition plan, as I said, but number 7, top tip is eat fresh. Fresh food, no processed food. Processed food, just drain all the nutrients from it and try and put it back in. Avoid them if you can at all. I'm not saying live like a saint, treat yourself every now and again, but let's stick to an 80-20 rule. 80% fresh food, fresh fruit, fresh veg, fresh meat, fresh fish. Get to know your fishmonger, get to know your butcher, and get to know the source of your food as well. Make sure it's good quality from good places, and that's what's going to make a good healthy body as well. And last but not least, have fun. I've noticed with clients in the past, and especially with people when it comes to changing their body shape, it's an emotional process, and I understand completely why it is, because you feel a certain way when you look a certain way, and you want to look differently to search for a different feeling. But the thing is, it's all about making improvements, okay? So just keep that in your mind. Small improvements every week, and then it's endless improvements. If you do that, you will progress, and you'll progress fast. If you try and change everything drastically, most of the time people fail, and then and there's an emotional turmoil around that as well. So please keep the mind calm, stay positive, and have fun with it as well. I've been thinking as well, you know, the plan, most of the ladies want to do this race and maybe walk it, you know, it's all about just raising money and that. So my time is yours between now and then, so I'm going to try and make this a little more interactive. If there's anything that you would like, any tips you would like maybe workouts at home, workouts to address areas like most lady clients that I have worked with in the past, it's bums, tums, maybe bingo wings as well. We can do a video on bye bingo wings. I can give you exercises on how to address this area, how to address maybe to get the hips smaller, legs smaller, tone the bum or whatever it may be, and I can give you workouts at home for that. So you tell me what you want each week. I'll do maybe questions and answer sessions and maybe videos or workouts or whatever it may be, whatever you desire. So very best of luck. If you have questions, Brendan Sheehan Fitness on Facebook, B Sheehan Fitness on Twitter, DEBRA Ireland of course as well. I'll be keeping an eye on that page, and keep up the good work.